Public speaking often tops the list of common fears. Standing in front of an audience, sharing your ideas, and being vulnerable to their judgment can feel overwhelming. But for centuries, Stoicism has provided a philosophy to help navigate these challenges. This ancient approach, centered on discipline, resilience, and clarity, offers a toolkit for anyone aiming to own the stage. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, the great Stoic thinkers, emphasized managing emotions and focusing on what lies within your control. This mindset is invaluable for public speaking. Fear and self-doubt can cloud your thoughts, but Stoic principles can help transform that energy into confidence and poise. Now, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. Only 15% of my audience is currently subscribed, so if these insights resonate with you, I'd love for you to join our community and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. Transforming nervousness into focus. It's normal to feel your heart race before stepping onto a stage. Sweaty palms and a dry mouth are signs that your body is preparing for action. The Stoics viewed these reactions not as enemies but as natural signals. Instead of resisting them, recognize their purpose. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Reframe your nervousness as excitement. Remind yourself, this energy means I'm ready to do something meaningful. This shift can help channel your body's responses into heightened focus and presence. Let's borrow from the Stoics to calm the mind and prepare effectively. 1. Negative visualization. Think about what could go wrong. Perhaps you forget your lines or the audience seems disinterested. Picture yourself handling these situations calmly. This mental rehearsal builds resilience, making real setbacks feel manageable. 2. Deep breathing. Slow, controlled breathing is a proven way to reduce stress. Before you speak, inhale deeply for a count of 4, hold it for 4, and exhale for 6. This practice steadies your heart rate and clears your mind. 3. Staying present. Epictetus said, keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern. Let go of worries about how people might react. Focus solely on delivering each word with care and intention. Visualization is another powerful tool. Imagine both success and challenges. Picture yourself speaking with confidence, the audience engaged and responsive. Also, envision dealing gracefully with potential mishaps. Balancing these scenarios ensures you're prepared for anything. The Stoics valued journaling as a way to reflect and grow. Before your speech, write down your intentions. What message do you want to share? Afterward, jot down what went well and where you could improve. This habit helps you track progress and stay grounded. Gratitude journaling is another useful practice. Take a moment to appreciate the opportunity to connect with others. This perspective can ease pre-speech nerves and boost your confidence. One of the most freeing ideas in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. In public speaking, you control your preparation and delivery, but not the audience's reactions or unforeseen issues. Accepting this distinction reduces anxiety and allows you to focus on what truly matters. As Epictetus advised, seek not that the things which happen should happen as you wish, but wish the things which happen to be as they are. Anchoring yourself with affirmations. Simple affirmations can ground you in moments of doubt. Try phrases like, I will speak truthfully and without fear. My effort is within my control. I am prepared and I am enough. Repeating these affirmations reinforces your resolve and calms your mind. Your foundation for success. When you approach public speaking with a Stoic mindset, you create a strong foundation for success. By understanding fear, visualizing outcomes, reflecting through journaling, and focusing on what you can control, you prepare yourself to thrive on any stage. In the next section, we'll dive into crafting a message that's both compelling and authentic, a hallmark of every great speaker. Finding your purpose as a speaker. Every speech begins with a reason, a purpose that fuels your words. The Stoics were deeply intentional with their actions, constantly asking, "What is within my power, and what is my role here?" Similarly, as a speaker, you must ask, "What am I here to achieve? Is it to educate, persuade, or inspire?" Your purpose will shape your message and guide how you deliver it. Consider Cicero's timeless advice. Speak only if your words are better than silence. Speaking with purpose means ensuring that what you say adds value. When your words are aligned with your values, you'll not only feel more confident, but also resonate more authentically with your audience. Structuring a speech with purpose. A well-structured speech doesn't just happen, it's crafted with care. The best speeches balance logic, logos, emotion, pathos, and credibility, ethos. Let's break this down. Introduction. Start strong. Whether it's a striking statistic, a provocative question, or a personal story, grab your audience's attention. This is where ethos begins. Show them why they should trust you. Core message. Outline your main points with clarity. Support each point with logic, real-world examples, and emotional resonance. The Stoics loved simplicity. Avoid overloading your audience with unnecessary details. Closing. Leave them with something memorable. Reinforce your message with a powerful call to action or a thought-provoking question they'll carry beyond your speech. Embracing the Stoic value of brevity. In a world full of noise, brevity is a gift. Seneca once wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Similarly, in speaking, less is often more. Distill your message into its essence. Ask yourself, if my audience remembers only one thing, what should it be? This clarity ensures that your message remains impactful and digestible. Weaving Stoic themes into your message. The timeless wisdom of Stoicism can enrich your speeches. Themes like resilience, courage, and rationality resonate universally. For example, resilience. Share a story of overcoming a challenge. Highlight how a Stoic mindset can help navigate life's uncertainties. Courage. Inspire your audience to face their fears and take meaningful action. Remind them of Seneca's words, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Rationality. Encourage critical thinking and emotional balance. Discuss how staying grounded in reason leads to better decision-making. Connecting with your audience. The Stoics emphasized empathy and understanding. To connect with your audience, consider their needs, values, and perspectives. Speak to their struggles and aspirations. Use stories and examples they can relate to, fostering a genuine connection. Adapting your message for your audience shows respect and builds trust. If you're addressing professionals, focus on actionable insights. If you're speaking to students, tap into their curiosity and potential. Empathy is your bridge to their hearts and minds. Simplicity and authenticity. Authenticity is a hallmark of powerful speakers. The Stoics taught that virtue is the highest good, and living in alignment with your principles is the path to happiness. Let your message reflect who you are and what you stand for. Speak honestly and without pretense. Audiences are drawn to sincerity, and your authenticity will set you apart. Simplicity in language and ideas is another Stoic value that serves speakers well. Avoid jargon or overly complex sentences. Speak clearly and directly. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Let your words be plain and clear." The art of storytelling. Stories captivate audiences. They make your message relatable and memorable. The Stoics used anecdotes to illustrate their teachings, and you can do the same. Personal stories. Share moments of triumph, failure, or learning. These humanize you and create emotional connections. Historical or philosophical examples. Draw on Stoic figures like Epictetus or Seneca. Their lives offer powerful lessons that remain relevant today. Imaginary scenarios. Use metaphors or hypothetical situations to make abstract ideas tangible. Stories stick. They evoke emotions and make your message unforgettable. Refining your message. Once your speech is written, revise it ruthlessly. Eliminate redundancies and ensure every word serves a purpose. Read it aloud to hear its rhythm and flow. The Stoics prized clarity and precision. Let your speech embody these values. Practice delivering your message until it feels natural. Record yourself to catch filler words or unclear phrasing. This preparation ensures you'll speak with confidence and authority. Inspiring action. Through words. Your speech should leave your audience with a clear takeaway. What do you want them to think, feel, or do? Craft your conclusion to inspire action. Tie it back to your purpose, reinforcing why your message matters. As you step off the stage, remember that speaking isn't just about sharing ideas. It's about creating impact. With a clear purpose, a structured message, and an authentic voice, you'll leave your audience not just informed, but inspired, understanding the power of presence. When you step onto a stage, your presence speaks before you say a single word. It's not just about how you look or sound, it's about the energy you bring. The Stoics believed in the power of self-mastery, being present, composed, and purposeful in every action. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." On stage, your presence should reflect who you are and what you stand for. Overcoming stage fright in the moment. Even the most prepared speakers can feel nervous when it's time to perform. The Stoics offer practical ways to handle these feelings as they arise. Accept the emotion. Epictetus taught that emotions are natural. If you feel fear, don't resist it. Instead, acknowledge it without judgment. Tell yourself, "This is a signal that I care about doing well." Ground yourself physically. Feel your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath and focus on the physical sensations of the moment. This practice anchors you in reality and reduces the mental spiral of what-ifs. Remember your purpose. Shift your focus away from yourself and onto your audience. Remind yourself why you're speaking. Your message matters more than your nerves. The Stoic approach to body language. Your body language speaks volumes. Stoics valued the balance between strength and gentleness, a presence that commands respect without arrogance. On stage, this translates to open, confident gestures and a steady posture. Stand tall. Keep your shoulders back and your head high. A grounded posture conveys confidence. Use intentional gestures. Move your hands purposefully to emphasize key points. Avoid nervous habits like fidgeting or crossing your arms. Eye contact. Look at your audience members, not over their heads. Eye contact creates connection and shows authenticity. Mastering the power of your voice. The voice is a powerful instrument. It's not just what you say, but how you say it that captivates an audience. The Stoics emphasized measured, intentional speech, qualities that resonate on any stage. Control your tone. Speak with clarity and authority. Avoid speaking too quickly or too softly. A steady tone exudes confidence. Pause with purpose. Silence can be as powerful as words. Use pauses to emphasize key points and give your audience time to absorb your message. Vary your delivery. Change your pace and pitch to keep your audience engaged. A monotone delivery can lose their attention. Engaging your audience. Engagement is a two-way street. Even though you're the one speaking, a successful presentation feels like a dialogue. The Stoics' emphasis on empathy and understanding is key to creating this dynamic. Read the room. Pay attention to your audience's reactions. Are they leaning in, nodding, or distracted? Adjust your delivery accordingly. Invite participation. Ask questions or encourage interaction. This involvement makes your audience feel valued and connected. Adapt to the moment. Unexpected things happen. If the microphone fails or someone interrupts, stay calm and adapt with grace. The Stoics taught that challenges are opportunities to practice virtue. Now some exciting news. Our channel now offers a members club. By joining it, you'll unlock exclusive benefits, deeper content dives, and personal insights. Join us on this journey, and let's build a meaningful life together. And I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write, "Better every day." So I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset, Stoic resilience, during tough moments. Every speaker faces challenges, a disengaged audience, technical failures, or tough questions. Stoicism provides tools to navigate these moments with composure. Detach from outcome. Epictetus reminds us to focus on what we can control. You can control your delivery, but not how the audience reacts. Let go of the need for applause and focus on delivering value. Reframe setbacks. If something goes wrong, see it as a chance to demonstrate resilience. Acknowledge the issue with humor or humility, then move forward. Anchor yourself. Use a mantra like, "I control my effort, not the outcome," to stay centered. The role of silence. Silence is often underestimated in public speaking, yet it's a powerful tool. The Stoics believed in measured speech, valuing moments of stillness as much as words. Pause to emphasize. A well-timed pause creates anticipation and gives your audience a moment to reflect. Use silence for impact. After delivering a key point, let the silence linger. This underscores your message and commands attention. Gather yourself. If you lose your place or need a moment to think, embrace the silence. It's better to pause briefly than to fill the space with nervous chatter, leaving a lasting impression. Your closing moments are as important as your opening. The Stoics believed in finishing strong, leaving no doubt about their convictions. In public speaking, your conclusion should tie your message together and leave your audience inspired. Call to action. End with a clear takeaway. What should your audience do, think, or feel after your speech? Echo your purpose. Reinforce why your message matters. Remind your audience of the value you've provided. End on a high note. Whether it's a powerful quote, a compelling story, or a moment of gratitude, leave your audience with something memorable. Practice and reflection. Great speakers aren't born. They're made through practice and reflection. The Stoics valued daily reflection as a tool for growth. After each speaking engagement, ask yourself, what went well? What could I improve? How did my message resonate with the audience? Write these observations in a journal. Over time, you'll see patterns and opportunities for growth. becoming the speaker you aspire to be. Commanding the stage isn't just about technique, it's about embodying confidence, resilience, and authenticity. By applying Stoic principles, you can transform the way you approach public speaking. With practice, every stage becomes an opportunity to inspire, connect, and lead. Public speaking as a lifelong craft. Public speaking isn't just a skill, it's a journey. Like the Stoics' pursuit of virtue, excellence in speaking requires constant growth, self-reflection, and practice. There's no finish line, only milestones along the way. The key is to view every speaking opportunity, no matter how small, as a step toward mastery. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By focusing on improving yourself rather than external outcomes, you build resilience and long-term success as a speaker. Creating a system for continuous improvement. Excellence in public speaking isn't achieved overnight. It's the result of deliberate effort and reflection. To sustain your growth, create a system that encourages regular progress. 1. Record and review. Record every speech or presentation. Watch it afterward with a critical eye. Look for strengths, areas for improvement, and recurring patterns in your delivery. 2. Seek feedback. Ask trusted colleagues, mentors, or audience members for their honest feedback. A fresh perspective often reveals insights you might miss. 3. Set specific goals. Focus on one or two aspects of your speaking at a time, whether it's improving eye contact, mastering pauses, or refining storytelling. Targeted goals keep your practice intentional. 4. Reflect regularly. Emulate the Stoic practice of nightly reflection. Write down what went well, what didn't, and what you'll work on next time. The Stoic virtue of humility. No matter how skilled you become, humility is essential. The Stoics cautioned against arrogance, reminding us that true greatness comes from serving others. As a speaker, your role isn't to impress, but to inspire and empower your audience. Listen more than you speak. Great speakers are also great listeners. Pay attention to your audience's questions, concerns, and feedback. Acknowledge your limitations. If you don't know the answer to a question, admit it. Authenticity builds trust more than pretending to have all the answers. Building emotional resilience for the long term. Public speaking is a highly visible endeavor, which means it can attract both praise and criticism. The Stoics offer timeless wisdom for handling these external reactions. Detach from praise and criticism. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Appreciate positive feedback, but don't let it inflate your ego. Similarly, use constructive criticism to improve, but let go of unwarranted negativity. Focus on your intentions. Always ask yourself, did I speak with integrity? Did I strive to provide value? If the answer is yes, you've succeeded regardless of external validation. Adapting to changing audiences and contexts. Every audience is unique, and every speaking context presents new challenges. The Stoics' emphasis on adaptability and preparation can help you thrive in any situation. Research your audience. Understand their needs, expectations, and concerns. Tailor your message to resonate with them. Be flexible. If something unexpected happens, a question you didn't anticipate, or a technical glitch, embrace it as an opportunity to show grace under pressure. Practice situational awareness. Pay attention to the energy in the room. If you sense disengagement, adjust your tone, pace, or content to re-engage your listeners, leaving a legacy through your words. Great speakers don't just deliver memorable speeches, they leave a lasting impact. Your words have the power to inspire change, spark new ideas, and influence lives. The Stoics believed that our greatest duty is to contribute to the common good. As a speaker, your legacy is built through the positive impact you have on others. Teach and mentor. Share your knowledge and experience with others who aspire to improve their public speaking skills. Helping others grow strengthens your own mastery. Advocate for what matters. Use your platform to highlight issues and causes that align with your values. Speak out for justice, resilience, and progress. Celebrate others' successes. True greatness is amplified by lifting others up. Celebrate the achievements of fellow speakers and learners. The Stoic practice of gratitude. Gratitude was central to Stoic philosophy. Acknowledge the privilege of being able to share your voice and ideas. Each opportunity to speak is a gift, a chance to connect, inspire, and grow. Before stepping on stage, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. This practice not only calms nerves, but also sets the tone for a meaningful and authentic presentation. Incorporating Stoic rituals into your speaking journey. Rituals provide consistency and focus. Adopt Stoic-inspired rituals to anchor your public speaking practice. Morning reflection. Before your day begins, spend a few minutes reviewing your goals and intentions. Visualize your next speaking engagement with clarity and confidence. Pre-speech centering. Practice deep breathing or recite a personal mantra to ground yourself before stepping onto the stage. Evening reflection. End each day by journaling about your progress. What did you learn? What did you contribute? What will you improve tomorrow? Bringing it all together. The journey to becoming a powerful speaker is as much about character as it is about technique. By embracing Stoic principles, you build not just the skills to captivate an audience, but the resilience, humility, and authenticity to leave a lasting impact. Mindset. Prepare your mind by focusing on what you can control and reframing challenges as opportunities. Message. Craft speeches with purpose, clarity, and authenticity. Let your words reflect your values. Performance. Command the stage with confidence, composure, and presence. Engage your audience with empathy and adaptability. Growth. Commit to lifelong learning. Reflect, adapt, and continuously strive for excellence. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, do every act of your life as if it were your last. Bring this mindset to your speaking. Approach every stage as a chance to give your best. Connect deeply and leave a legacy of impact. The world needs your voice. Speak with purpose, courage, and unwavering conviction. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day. Discipline in the context of Stoicism is not merely about enforcing strict rules upon oneself or adhering to a rigid regimen. Instead, it represents the cultivation of an internal framework that aligns one's actions with virtue, reason, and what is truly within one's control. For the Stoics, discipline was a way of life, a deliberate practice of aligning oneself with nature and living in harmony with the greater whole. To begin understanding Stoic discipline, we must explore its roots and how it differs from modern notions of discipline. While contemporary self-help literature often equates discipline with self-control or willpower, Stoicism delves deeper. It anchors discipline in the pursuit of eudaimonia, a life of flourishing and fulfillment achieved through virtue. This means that discipline, in the Stoic sense, is not about suppressing desires for the sake of suppression, but about mastering them to live a life of purpose and excellence. Now, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. Only 15% of my audience is currently subscribed, so if these insights resonate with you, I'd love for you to join our community and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. The core principles of Stoic discipline. The foundation of Stoic discipline lies in three interrelated principles: virtue, reason, and the dichotomy of control. Each of these offers a lens through which discipline can be understood and applied effectively. 1. Virtue as the highest good. In Stoicism, virtue is not just a moral concept, but the highest good that governs all actions. The Stoics identified four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as a compass for disciplined living, guiding decisions and actions in alignment with one's values. For instance, wisdom helps us discern what is truly important and worth pursuing. Courage enables us to face challenges and discomfort without wavering. Justice ensures that our actions contribute positively to the world, and temperance fosters balance and moderation in all things. Together, these virtues create a framework for discipline that is not about self-denial, but about living a life of integrity and purpose. 2. Reason as the governing faculty. Reason, the Stoics believed, is what sets humans apart from other beings. It is our capacity for rational thought and reflection that allows us to rise above base instincts and emotions. Discipline, therefore, is deeply intertwined with the practice of reason. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of reason in his Meditations. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This insight highlights how reason enables us to reinterpret events and maintain discipline even in the face of adversity. 3. The dichotomy of control. Perhaps the most distinctive aspect of Stoic discipline is the dichotomy of control. This principle, articulated by Epictetus, distinguishes between what is within our power and what is not. According to the Stoics, true freedom and discipline come from focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, while accepting external events as they are. Epictetus famously stated, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." By internalizing this principle, we can direct our efforts toward areas where they will have the most impact, cultivating discipline that is both effective and sustainable. The lives of prominent Stoic philosophers offer rich examples of how discipline can be practiced in the face of diverse challenges. From Marcus Aurelius's role as a ruler to Epictetus's resilience as a former slave, their experiences provide timeless lessons in the art of discipline. As the Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius faced constant pressures, from military campaigns to political intrigue. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to Stoic principles, using discipline as a tool to govern justly and maintain his own moral integrity. In his Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the importance of staying true to one's values amidst chaos. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This commitment to action over deliberation exemplifies the disciplined mindset he cultivated throughout his life. Born a slave, Epictetus overcame immense adversity to become one of the most influential Stoic teachers. His teachings emphasized the power of focusing on internal freedom, regardless of external circumstances. For Epictetus, discipline was about mastering one's desires and emotions to achieve true autonomy. He taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This philosophy empowered him to rise above his circumstances and inspire countless others to do the same. Seneca, a statesman and advisor to Emperor Nero, demonstrated Stoic discipline in navigating the complexities of political life. His writings, including letters to Lucilius, reveal a profound understanding of how to balance ambition with ethical principles. Seneca believed that discipline was essential for achieving tranquility and resilience. He wrote, "He who is brave is free." By cultivating discipline, Seneca argued, we liberate ourselves from the chains of fear and desire, enabling us to live with greater clarity and purpose. In today's world, where distractions are abundant and instant gratification often takes precedence over long-term goals, Stoic discipline offers a refreshing and practical approach. By grounding discipline in virtue, reason, and the dichotomy of control, we can navigate modern challenges with a sense of clarity and resilience. For example, the Stoic emphasis on reason can help us manage digital distractions. By consciously deciding how to allocate our attention and energy, we can resist the pull of endless notifications and focus on meaningful tasks. Similarly, the practice of anchoring actions to virtue encourages us to prioritize integrity and purpose over fleeting pleasures. Understanding discipline through a Stoic lens reveals its true nature as a practice of aligning oneself with reason, virtue, and what is within our control. By adopting these principles, we can build a disciplined life that is not only effective, but also deeply fulfilling. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoic discipline, exploring how to cultivate resilience, overcome challenges, and integrate these practices into daily life. The journey toward extreme discipline begins with a commitment to live according to nature and reason. With the guidance of Stoic philosophy, we can embark on this path with confidence, knowing that each step brings us closer to a life of excellence and purpose. Discipline, while fundamental to Stoic philosophy, cannot exist in isolation. To sustain it, one must develop resilience, the capacity to endure hardships and setbacks without losing sight of one's principles or goals. In Stoicism, resilience is not just a trait, but a deliberate practice that fortifies the mind against life's inevitable challenges. By learning to cultivate resilience, we strengthen our discipline and prepare ourselves to navigate life with equanimity and strength. The Stoic concept of resilience is rooted in the idea of anti-fragility, a state where one grows stronger through adversity. Unlike mere robustness, which implies the ability to withstand challenges, resilience in the Stoic sense is transformative. Each hardship becomes an opportunity for growth, each failure a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and strength. Epictetus, in his discourses, emphasized the transformative power of adversity. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. For the Stoics, resilience was not about avoiding pain or difficulty, but about embracing them as essential elements of the human experience. Central to Stoic resilience is the practice of reframing perceptions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This insight highlights the Stoic belief that our perception of events, rather than the events themselves, determines our emotional response. By cultivating the ability to reinterpret challenges, we transform them into opportunities for growth. For instance, a demanding project at work can be seen as a burden or as a chance to develop perseverance and skill. This shift in perspective is not merely optimistic thinking, but a disciplined practice of aligning one's perception with reason. the Stoics devised practical exercises to fortify the mind against adversity and build resilience. These practices remain profoundly relevant in today's fast-paced, unpredictable world. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Negative visualization involves imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare the mind for potential hardships. By contemplating loss, failure, or difficulty in advance, we reduce their emotional impact if they occur. For example, before an important presentation, a Stoic might visualize the possibility of technical issues, a critical audience, or personal nervousness. This exercise doesn't foster pessimism, but equips the mind to face challenges with composure. Voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed in practicing voluntary discomfort to strengthen their resilience. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" By deliberately exposing oneself to discomfort, such as fasting, taking cold showers, or reducing luxuries, one becomes less reliant on external comforts and better equipped to endure hardship. Journaling and reflection. Daily reflection was a cornerstone of Stoic practice. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is essentially a personal journal where he examined his thoughts, actions, and challenges. Reflecting on the day's events helps identify areas for improvement and reinforces resilience by learning from experiences. Each evening, a Stoic might ask themselves, "What did I do well today? Where did I falter? How can I respond better next time?" Practicing indifference to external events. Indifference, or apatheia, involves accepting events outside one's control with equanimity. This doesn't mean apathy, but rather a disciplined detachment from outcomes. By focusing only on what is within their power, the Stoics cultivated inner peace and resilience. For example, if a business deal falls through due to external factors, a Stoic would focus on their efforts and learnings rather than lamenting the uncontrollable outcome. One of the greatest tests of resilience is managing emotions. Anger, fear, and sadness are natural responses to adversity, but the Stoics believed these emotions could be tempered through reason and practice. Seneca's treatise on anger explores how to manage this volatile emotion. He argued that anger arises from unrealistic expectations and can be mitigated by adjusting one's perspective. For instance, if someone behaves rudely, a Stoic might consider that the person may be acting out of ignorance or personal struggle rather than malice. Fear often stems from uncertainty or a sense of vulnerability. Epictetus advised confronting fears directly. Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Welcome events in whichever way they happen. This is the path to peace. By accepting the unpredictability of life, we weaken fear's grip and build resilience. While the Stoics acknowledged the naturalness of grief, they emphasized the importance of maintaining perspective. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not be distressed by anything that happens, but ask yourself, what does this event require of me?" This question redirects energy from lamentation to constructive action. The Stoic approach to resilience is particularly relevant in today's world, where stress, uncertainty, and rapid change are constants. By integrating Stoic practices into daily life, we can navigate modern challenges with greater strength and clarity. Interpersonal relationships often test our resilience. Whether dealing with conflict, loss, or disappointment, Stoic principles provide a framework for maintaining emotional balance and strengthening bonds. For instance, practicing the dichotomy of control helps us focus on our own actions and attitudes, rather than trying to change others. By accepting people as they are and responding with patience and understanding, we foster healthier relationships. The workplace is another arena where resilience is essential. Deadlines, setbacks, and interpersonal dynamics can create significant stress. A Stoic approach encourages viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and focusing on what is within one's control. For example, when faced with a demanding project, a Stoic would break the task into manageable steps, focus on effort rather than outcome, use setbacks as learning experiences. Personal development often involves overcoming internal resistance, such as procrastination, self-doubt, or fear of failure. Stoicism provides tools to navigate these internal battles with discipline and resilience. By practicing voluntary discomfort, reframing negative thoughts, and reflecting on progress, we build the mental fortitude needed to achieve our goals. Cultivating resilience is a vital component of Stoic discipline. Through practices like negative visualization, voluntary discomfort, and emotional mastery, we strengthen our ability to face life's challenges with equanimity and purpose. Resilience is not merely the absence of weakness, but the presence of a disciplined, adaptable mindset that transforms adversity into growth. As we continue exploring the science of extreme discipline through Stoicism, the principles of resilience will serve as a foundation for integrating these teachings into daily life. By embracing the Stoic path, we prepare ourselves to navigate the complexities of modern existence with strength, clarity, and unwavering commitment to virtue. Discipline is deeply intertwined with the concepts of focus and purpose. To achieve mastery in any area, one must channel energy into what truly matters while filtering out distractions. For the Stoics, this clarity of focus was not merely a practical skill, but a philosophical imperative, a way to align one's actions with their highest values and goals. In this section, we explore how the Stoic approach to focus and purpose serves as a powerful framework for cultivating discipline in our modern lives. The Stoics believed that every human being has a unique role, or telos, purpose in life, and discovering this purpose is central to living virtuously. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on his duty as a leader and a human being, writing, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work,' as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for?" This sense of duty anchors Stoic discipline. It provides a clear reason to persevere through challenges and reject distractions that do not align with one's purpose. By identifying their guiding principles, individuals can direct their efforts toward meaningful goals, creating a life of intentional action and profound fulfillment. The role of focus in achieving discipline. Focus is the ability to concentrate on a single task or goal, undisturbed by external noise or internal turmoil. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what is within one's control, a practice that not only enhances productivity, but also fosters emotional stability. Epictetus's dichotomy of control is a cornerstone of Stoic focus. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. By recognizing this distinction, we can channel our energy into actions we can influence and relinquish concerns about outcomes we cannot change. This disciplined focus reduces wasted effort and enhances effectiveness. To integrate Stoic principles of focus and purpose into daily life, we can adopt specific practices that strengthen mental clarity and align our actions with our highest goals. Now, some exciting news. Our channel now offers a live stream, streaming Stoic wisdom and insights around the clock. Plus, by joining our members club, you'll unlock exclusive benefits, deeper content dives, and personal insights. Join us on this journey, and let's build a meaningful life together. And I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write "better every day" so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. The dichotomy of control. The practice of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not is foundational to Stoic focus. When faced with a challenge, a Stoic asks, "Is this situation within my control? If yes, what actions can I take? If no, how can I accept it with equanimity?" This exercise sharpens focus by directing attention to actionable steps rather than unproductive worry. For instance, if a professional project faces delays due to external factors, a Stoic might focus on improving the aspects they can influence rather than dwelling on the uncontrollable delays. Single-tasking modern life often demands multitasking, but Stoic discipline champions the opposite, single-tasking. By fully dedicating oneself to one task at a time, one enhances both the quality and efficiency of their efforts. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life." This perspective encourages complete immersion in the present task, fostering a profound sense of purpose and accomplishment. Daily prioritization. To maintain focus on what truly matters, the Stoics practiced daily prioritization. Each morning, they reflected on their goals and values, aligning their day's actions with these guiding principles. A modern Stoic might begin their day by journaling. What is the most important task I need to accomplish today? How does this task align with my purpose? What potential distractions can I prepare to resist? Embracing stillness. Stillness, both physical and mental, is a powerful tool for cultivating focus. Seneca wrote, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in few words." Regular periods of quiet reflection help clear the mind of unnecessary clutter, creating space for purposeful thought and action. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or even silent walks can reinforce this discipline. The Stoics could not have foreseen the technological age, but their teachings remain remarkably applicable to its challenges. The constant influx of notifications, emails, and social media demands our attention in ways that threaten our focus and dilute our sense of purpose. To reclaim focus in a digital world, Stoic principles offer valuable guidance. Set boundaries. Establish specific times for checking emails or social media and stick to them. Detox regularly. Periodic breaks from digital devices create space for reflection and intentional living. Use technology intentionally. Approach technology as a tool rather than a distraction, using it only for tasks that align with your purpose. Social media often fosters unhealthy comparison, leading to envy, dissatisfaction, and a fragmented focus. The Stoic antidote is gratitude and self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Don't envy. The man next to you has a different life, a different set of circumstances." By practicing gratitude for one's own journey and rejecting comparisons, we preserve our focus on personal growth and purpose. For the Stoics, discovering and living in accordance with one's purpose was not a one-time event, but a continuous process of self-examination and adjustment. Life's circumstances change, and so too might the expression of one's purpose, but the underlying commitment to virtue remains constant. To live with purpose, one must first clarify their core values. Ask, what virtues do I most admire? What principles guide my decisions? How do I want to contribute to the world? By reflecting on these questions, we create a compass for navigating life's complexities with discipline and clarity. Purpose provides direction, but goals translate purpose into actionable steps. A Stoic approach to goal setting involves aligning ambitions with one's values, and focusing on the process rather than the outcome. For example, a Stoic musician might set the goal of mastering an instrument, not for fame, but to cultivate discipline, express creativity, and share beauty with others. This alignment ensures that the pursuit itself remains fulfilling, regardless of external recognition. Human connections are central to the Stoic vision of a virtuous life. By cultivating focus and purpose in relationships, we strengthen bonds and contribute meaningfully to our communities. Active listening, giving one's full attention to another without distraction, embodies Stoic focus in interpersonal interactions. It demonstrates respect and deepens understanding, fostering trust and empathy. Purpose in relationships involves aligning actions with shared values and goals. Whether collaborating with colleagues or nurturing a family, a Stoic approach prioritizes collective well-being and mutual growth. Applying focus and purpose to modern challenges. In the professional realm, Stoic focus and purpose provide a roadmap for managing ambition without succumbing to stress or discontent. By pursuing meaningful work aligned with one's values, we avoid the pitfalls of superficial success. Life often demands juggling multiple roles and responsibilities. The Stoic discipline of prioritization helps identify what truly matters, enabling us to allocate time and energy wisely. Living with purpose is ultimately about leaving a meaningful legacy. The Stoics saw life as a series of contributions to the greater good, encouraging us to focus on how our actions impact others. Focus and purpose are twin pillars of Stoic discipline, guiding us toward a life of intentionality and virtue. By mastering these principles, we gain the clarity and strength to navigate life's complexities with unwavering commitment to our highest ideals. As we integrate Stoic focus and purpose into our daily lives, we not only cultivate discipline, but also unlock the profound fulfillment that comes from living in harmony with our true selves and the world around us. Discipline is not a static trait, but a dynamic process of growth, adaptation, and mastery. For the Stoics, the journey to becoming virtuous and disciplined was never about reaching a fixed endpoint. It was about continual refinement and resilience in the face of challenges. In this final section, we delve into how Stoic principles help us cultivate resilience and adaptability, ensuring that discipline remains a lifelong practice rather than a fleeting effort. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. For the Stoics, this quality was inseparable from discipline. Resilience was seen as the ability to maintain equanimity and act virtuously regardless of external circumstances. Seneca famously said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This perspective encourages us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. By embracing adversity, we strengthen our character and deepen our discipline. Stoicism teaches that emotions arise from our judgments about events, not the events themselves. Epictetus's advice to keep your will in harmony with nature underscores the importance of accepting what we cannot change while maintaining control over our internal state. To build emotional resilience, the Stoics practiced negative visualization. Imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare mentally and reduce fear. Cognitive reframing. Viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth. Gratitude. Recognizing the value of what we have instead of lamenting what we lack. Life is inherently unpredictable, and adaptability is essential for maintaining discipline. The Stoics excelled at navigating uncertainty by focusing on what they could control and adjusting their actions to align with their values. While purpose provides direction, rigidity in goals can hinder progress. Marcus Aurelius advised, Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast. This adaptability allows us to pivot when circumstances change, ensuring that discipline remains effective and aligned with reality. The Stoics valued self-reflection and learning from experience. By regularly evaluating their actions and outcomes, they refined their approach to challenges. This feedback loop fosters adaptability and continuous improvement. Practical Stoic exercises for resilience and adaptability. To incorporate Stoic resilience and adaptability into daily life, consider these practical exercises. Voluntary discomfort. Expose yourself to controlled hardships to build mental and physical toughness. This practice prepares you to face unexpected difficulties with greater resilience. For example, take cold showers to embrace physical discomfort. Spend a day without certain conveniences to appreciate what you have. The view from above. Exercise. This mental exercise involves imagining yourself from a higher perspective, observing your life as part of a larger whole. It fosters resilience by reducing the perceived significance of individual setbacks and promoting a broader understanding of life's challenges. The evening reflection. Each evening, reflect on your actions and decisions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where did I falter? How can I improve tomorrow? This practice builds adaptability by encouraging self-awareness and continuous growth. The if-then strategy. Prepare for potential obstacles by creating if-then plans. For instance, if I face criticism at work, then I will focus on constructive feedback rather than reacting emotionally. If my schedule is disrupted, then I will prioritize my most important tasks. This proactive approach enhances adaptability and ensures that discipline remains intact. Human connections often test our resilience and adaptability. Stoicism offers practical wisdom for navigating interpersonal challenges while maintaining discipline. Patience is a cornerstone of resilient relationships. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "You will meet ungrateful, violent, treacherous, envious, uncharitable men. All these things have come upon them through ignorance of real good and ill. By understanding that others act out of ignorance or their own struggles, we can respond with patience and compassion rather than frustration." Resilience in relationships also involves setting healthy boundaries. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-respect and ensuring that one's values are not compromised by others' demands or behaviors. For the Stoics, the ultimate purpose of discipline was to contribute to the greater good and leave a meaningful legacy. This legacy was not defined by wealth or fame, but by the impact of virtuous actions on others. Stoic leaders like Marcus Aurelius recognized that their actions set an example for others. By embodying discipline and resilience, they inspired those around them to pursue virtue and excellence. Sharing knowledge and wisdom is a powerful way to extend one's legacy. Stoic discipline involves not only personal growth, but also the cultivation of others' potential. The Stoics believed in serving others as an expression of their values. Whether through small acts of kindness or significant contributions to society, service reinforces discipline by aligning actions with purpose. The fast-paced, ever-changing nature of modern life presents unique challenges to resilience and adaptability. Stoic principles provide timeless tools for navigating these complexities. Burnout often results from a lack of balance and excessive demands. Stoicism encourages prioritizing self-care and recognizing when to step back to preserve long-term resilience. Perfectionism can hinder adaptability by creating unrealistic standards. The Stoics advocated for striving for excellence while accepting imperfection as part of the human experience. Uncertainty is an inevitable part of life. By focusing on what is within their control and accepting the rest, The Stoics cultivated a sense of peace and adaptability even in the face of the unknown. Resilience and adaptability are the keystones of enduring discipline. By integrating Stoic practices into our lives, we build the strength to face challenges with courage and the flexibility to thrive in changing circumstances. The path to mastery is not a straight line, but a dynamic journey of growth and refinement. Through Stoic discipline, we learn to embrace adversity, adapt to change, and pursue excellence with unwavering commitment. As we apply these principles, we not only transform our own lives, but also contribute to a legacy of virtue and wisdom that inspires others to follow the same path. In this way, discipline becomes not just a personal achievement, but a profound force for good in the world. Now, if any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day.